one thing I do want to share with you all, I always kind of get this one comment, and it's almost like a kind of shady, you know, kind of like a little shot when people make this under their breaths. But once you see my kayak and how I kind of tricked it out and kind of made it, you know, fit my style of fishing and what I wanted, you can really consider it a boat. It's damn near a boat. You're just missing a motor, but everything else on here, it's everything you would have on a traditional bass boat, more or less. And so when guys see this, guys who are typically boat owners that don't get kayak fishing and are not into the sport, you know, the number one comment on forums and fishing forums and on Facebook groups is, oh, for all of that money you put on the boat, you should just got, or on the kayak, you should just got a boat. But let's really break this down, because I want to really shut down that argument here, right? When you get a pro angler, you're looking in the, you know, low 3K range, you know, 32 to 3,500, depending on what model you want to get. Once you get it, now you're looking at electronics, you know, if you're going to add on a power pole, the carts, how are you going to trailer it? Are you going to trailer it? And then the things you need to transport it. So, you know, when you start getting into all this, the batteries and, you know, how you're going to rig all that. So, you know, real quick, that tab can build up on how much you actually invest in the kayak, you know, post buying it, so you can really have it, you know, set up the way you really want it. And so with that being said, you know, you start off at buying it for 32 or 3,500, and when it's all said and done, after you add all the kind of bells and whistles that you want and need on it, you know, that total investment could be 5, 6, maybe 7K. I don't know, somewhere in that range, right? But here's the thing: is when guys say you should have just got a bass boat, I don't think that's a great idea. Or I should say, I don't think that's really economical, for the fact that once you buy a boat, let's say you buy one, a basic one, at, like, you know, you get it for $4 or $5 grand, right? Well, you're still going to need maybe a trolling motor. Maybe you need to get a new motor for it. You got to get electronics. You're going to need maybe rod holders. You might need this, you might need that. You might want to add a power pole on the boat. So when you add all of that together, the end price point on a boat could be 10 grand. So even after you mod your watercraft, whether it's a boat or a kayak, the difference is still night and day. You're still overall coming out ahead and saving money with the kayak. Not to mention that with the kayak, you can still go on big open waters like Lake Michigan, Great Lakes here, or on small little ponds where that very same boat that the guys hollering about getting one can't go on and get to those big bass that are unpressured. So just want to make that point, shoot that thing down. To each his own.